Yeah, this notion that Christian parents are sending their kids to government schools to witness to the kids in the government schools, I actually don't buy it. I think it's a terrible idea. Maybe once you're in 11th, 12th grade, once the child has a firm foundation in Scripture and their faith is firm, then maybe, that's one thing. But I forget who said it now, but I can go back and find the quote. But somebody said, give me an hour with your kid and I can change their values. And these people, totalitarians, utopians, the education establishment, whatever you want to call them, they've had a long time and a lot of money to perfect their efforts at undermining, and literally the public schools, as we show in Crimes of the Educators, are one of the purposes, are designed to undermine the Christian faith and replace it actually with the humanist faith. John Dewey, one of the they call him the godfather of public education, one of the founding fathers of government schooling today. He was the signer of the first Humanist Manifesto. He made very clear that one of his goals was to undermine the Christian faith. And so now they've had 100 years to perfect their techniques. They've brought in a lot of the psychological manipulation techniques and the animal training techniques of the psychologists Wilhelm Wundt and his disciples, even some of the Soviet scientists actually, Pavlov, Vygotsky, and then you also have even some Americans who have been involved in this. And so they've become very, very good at destroying the faith of children. And they do this through advanced manipulation and training techniques, as well as just teaching them false things as if they were facts. And so to give you an example, the evolution religion, they teach the children that they came from monkeys, they came from slime, and that the Bible is therefore wrong, and that your life essentially has no more value than a goldfish's life, because you're just a group of cells and you're going to die and go back to the dirt, and that's all there is to it. So when you tell a child this kind of thing, it changes their entire outlook on life. They begin to see their parents as wrong, and it's very dangerous. It is possible for Christian children to get through the public schools unscathed, maybe not unscathed, but with their faith intact, but it's very rare. And so I would advise parents not to do that. You have a responsibility to protect your kids from what's going on in the government schools. We talk about it extensively in Crimes of the Educators. It's a huge risk that I don't think parents should take, and there's other ways to help the children who are unfortunately in the government schools.